आज ही डाउटनेट ऐप डाउनलोड करें। डाउटनेट पर होगा अब आपके सभी मैथ्स, केमिस्ट्री, फिजिक्स और बायोलॉजी डाउट्स का सफाया। बस अपने क्वेश्चन की फोटो खींचो, उसे क्रॉप करो और तुरंत वीडियो सोल्यूशन पाओ। डाउनलोड नाउ।
Okay student, in this question we have given that integration minus 3 pi by 2 to minus pi by 2 pi plus x whole cube plus cos square x plus 3 pi dx. Okay, and there are four options. We have to find which of this option is correct. So guys, our I is equal to integration minus 3 pi by 2 up to minus pi by 2, right? And this thing is equal to pi plus x whole cube plus cos square, this is x plus 3 pi, right? And this thing dx. So guys, first of all, what we are going to do is we are going to use the substitution method. So what we are going to do is we are going to put x plus pi is equal to t, right? So now dx is equal to dt, right? But when our x is equal to minus pi by 2, right? So now our t going to be equal to pi by 2. But when our x is equal to minus 3 pi by 2, now it is t is equal to minus pi by 2, right? So now what we are going to do is we are going to just convert in terms of t. So now guys, our I is equal to integration of minus pi by 2 to pi by 2, right? And this thing is equal to our t cube plus cos square t plus 2 pi, right? And this thing became dt, right guys? Yeah. So now we just have to simplify this thing, right? So now here this thing is equal to integration minus pi by 2 up to pi by 2, right? And this thing our t cube plus, and this thing became our cos square of t dt, right? So now what we have to do is we have to just further simplify this thing, right? So now this thing is equal to, this whole term becomes 0 plus twice of integration 0 to pi by 2 cos square t dt, right? So now guys, we have to further simplify our second integral part. So this thing is equal to 0 to pi by 2, and cos square t can be written as 1 plus cos 2t, right, dt. So now guys, when we evaluate this thing and put the value of this particular thing, so this thing is equal to, okay, let me further simplify for you. This became x plus sine 2t divided by 2, and the limit is 0 to pi by 2, right? So now what we are going to do is we are going to apply the integration limit, right? So this thing is equal to pi by 2, and if it is 0, so it becomes 0, so it is plus 0. So guys, our final answer is going to be pi by 2. So our simplest form of I is going to be pi by 2. So pi by 2 is going to be our answer, right? So let's see which of this option is correct. Yeah, so it is definitely option number D. So option number D is correct, which is pi by 2. Thank you very much.
क्लास 6 से 12 से लेके नीट IIT JEE मेंस और एडवांस के लेवल तक 10 मिलियन से ज्यादा स्टूडेंट्स का भरोसा। आज ही डाउनलोड करें डाउटनेट ऐप या व्हाट्सएप कीजिए अपने डाउट्स 8400 400 400 पर।